Howdy, Patriots. Duke Dallas here, sitting in my Lone Star studio, ready to unpack the real meat of President Trump's address to the nation. No sugarcoating, no coddling, just straight talk about putting America back on track. Welcome to Unfettered Ideas, where we don't just wave the flag, we stitch it back together when the threads get loose. Strap in, 'cause this ain't your grandma's tea party. Now let's get straight to it. First up, the president tackled the issue of rising inflation. He proposed increasing domestic energy production and reducing government waste to lower costs for consumers. He also advocated for significant tax cuts, including eliminating taxes on tips, overtime pay, and Social Security benefits. By slashing all of the fraud, waste, and theft we can find, we will defeat inflation, bring down mortgage rates, lower car payments, and grocery bills. Inflation's been hitting wallets harder than a Texas hailstorm. But Trump? He ain't just whistling Dixie. He's drilling down on domestic energy, oil, gas, you name it. Means jobs here, not in some desert halfway around the world. Now, them tariffs, 25% on Canada and Mexico. Sure, your Walmart receipt might twitch, but this ain't about today's coffee price. It's about rebuilding our factories, making Made in America mean something again. Short-term pain, you bet. But long-term gain, that's how we outlast the storm, folks. Trump emphasized that these tariffs are necessary for protecting the nation's soul. And I agree, it's about time we put America first and protect our industries from unfair competition. Sure, there might be some bumps along the way, but standing up for our workers is worth it. Next, and we touched on this before, immigration. The president emphasized a stringent approach to illegal immigration, highlighting mass deportations and the construction of a border wall as measures to enhance national security. He also recognized families of victims murdered by illegal migrants during his address. We need to protect our borders and ensure that those who come here do so legally. It's about safety and upholding the rule of law. Let's get raw for a sec. If you break into my house, I ain't offering you a beer. You're getting escorted out. Period. And please don't give me that nation of immigrants crap. My granddaddy waited in line, learned English, and didn't ask for a handout. The president also addressed cultural issues by reiterating his stance on traditional gender definitions, declaring there are only two genders, male and female. He also vowed to criminalize sex changes for minors and highlighted his administration's ban on biological men participating in women's sports. Last few years, gender insanity. Let's cut through the fog. There's men, there's women, and that's biology. Trump's ban on sex changes for kids? Thank God. Letting an 11-year-old chop off body parts is child abuse, not health care. And men in women's sports? That's like letting a wolf into a sheep pen and calling it fair. The left's howling? Let 'em. Some hills are worth dying on. It's refreshing to see leadership that stands up for traditional values and common sense. Protecting our children and preserving the integrity of women's sports are steps in the right direction. Trump also celebrated the end of divisive DEI policies during his address, and I'm thankful as a Longhorn in a green pasture in May. Next up, English as our official language? About time. You don't move to Japan and demand they speak Texan. The president announced the establishment of English as the official language of the United States and the renaming of geographical landmarks, such as the Gulf of Mexico and Mount Denali, to reinforce national identity. McKinley's back, baby. This ain't erasing history, it's reclaiming our story. Woke mobs want to rewrite everything? Not on our watch. Having a common language unites us as a nation. It's a cornerstone of our identity and helps ensure clear communication and understanding among all citizens. Then we have Ukraine. Zelensky's begging for peace talks. Trump's right. We ain't the world's ATM. Putin's ready for peace? Maybe. But here's the truth. Strength gets deals done. Weakness gets you rolled. Biden sent pallets of cash. Trump's sending a message. Fix your own backyard. Trump also proposed the construction of a Golden Dome missile defense shield over the country, seeking congressional funding for this initiative to enhance national security. Peace through strength. That's the American way. Building a robust defense system and facilitating peace talks shows our commitment to security and diplomacy. You think China's quaking in their boots over our thoughts and prayers? Nah, they fear tech. This ain't a Star Wars fantasy, it's a big, shiny "don't tread on me" in the sky. Fund it? Hell yes. The president also spoke on the creation of the Department of Government Efficiency, led by tech entrepreneur Elon Musk, aiming to reduce government waste and fraud. He credited Musk with identifying significant potential savings, though specifics were not detailed. Trump touted Doge's cost-cutting measures during his address. So Elon Musk running the new Doge? The guy who turned Twitter into a free speech zone? Perfect. Government's been wasting your dough like a drunk sailor. Musk'll slash the bloat, hack the red tape, and make bureaucrats sweat. No specifics? Who needs them? Innovators don't play by DC's rule book. It's high time we had someone with business sense looking at government spending. Cutting waste means more resources for the things that truly matter to Americans. The address was marked by partisan reactions. Republican lawmakers frequently applauded, while many Democrats remained seated or walked out in protest, highlighting the deep political divisions present during the speech. Partisan divisions were on display as Republican lawmakers gave Trump frequent standing ovations, while Democrats sat stone-faced. When it was over, just like children, Democrats stormed out like toddlers denied candy. These D.C. elites hate Trump because he ain't one of them. He's ours. A wrecking ball to their swamp. It's actually disheartening to see such division. We should all be rooting for America's success, regardless of party lines. Always remember it's only one flag. And there you have it, folks. Trump's playbook. No surrender, no guilt, no apologies. If that rattles your cage, good. This is Unfettered Ideas. I'm Duke Dallas. Keep your powder dry and your flags high. And remember, staying informed and engaged is key to preserving our freedoms. Do me a solid. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and drop a comment. This ain't just my show, it's yours. The people's voices matter, and we're building an army of patriots here. The elites want us silent. We say hell no. And if you want to fuel this fight, head over to our Patreon. Links in the description. Every dollar keeps us uncanceled and unfiltered. We're taking this country back, one patriot at a time. Stay strong, stay loud, and stay tuned. This is Duke Dallas, signing off. God bless y'all, and God bless America.